Good morning everyone. I hope you are really well today. So I realised it's been a little while now since I've done any kind of clean routines. So I thought this morning, seeing as it's all quiet here, my husband's late back from work, we could do a little bit of a morning clean routine. So I usually start at about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning doing my general daily morning cleans, and that is the bit that I'm going to take you along with. I generally clean between 7 and 9. I'm going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to show you all of the bits that I have in my cleaning caddy, and then we're just going to get straight on with this morning's routine. So I will see you there. Enjoy. Okay, so before we get started this morning, I'm just going to show you what I've got in my caddy. This basically follows me around the house and we do everything together, me and caddy. So in here I've got my pink stuff paste, I've got my Purdy and Fig, which I've already used half of. I started this one yesterday. So if you saw my other video, you'll see that I wasn't very impressed with the floral, what's it called, floral bouquet or something like that scent that Purdy and Fig did. I really didn't like it. So I actually swapped it out for the Grounded Vetiver. This is different. This is gorgeous. This smells amazing. It's got a lovely base note. It's really nice to use. I've been using it all around the house and you'll see that on the video today. I've got my Carpet Fresh Pet by 1001 in the Thai Orchid and Passion Fruit scent. I've got my Crease Releaser, which I literally just use as like a refresher for light fabrics. I've got my Method stainless steel cleaner, my Method glass cleaner, and my Method wood polish. I also have my cloths here. I have my little Dishmatic. This is not the one we wash up with, it's a separate one. The one we wash up with is over there. I've got some rubber gloves in case I come up against some nasty stuff. I've got my Sonic scrubber. I think this actually needs a new battery, but I've got my Sonic scrubber and I've got my toothbrush for if that runs out. And then on top of this, I will have my, my carpet vac, and I will have my damp duster, which is currently soaking so it gets nice and wet and soft. So that's what I'm going to be using today. Anything else that I use, the only other thing might be a little bit of Flash, which is what I'm soaking my damp duster in so it gets kind of clean as well as dusting. And I'm currently using the Bicarb of Soda Eucalyptus Flash. So that's it, let's get cracking. Okay, so I'm going to start this morning as I do any other morning, and I'm going to pop on the first wash load of the day. I usually get through about 3 every morning, so this one is nice to pop on while I'm just waiting for my tea to brew. Into the living room now, we'll clear off the coffee table. I tend to do this a few times a day because it does end up cluttered up with lots of different things, and this morning was absolutely no exception. So I'm going to clear that off and head over to the sofas, which look like this 90% of the time. I won't lie, I won't pretend that they look beautiful all the time, because they don't. The second they get sat on, the throws move, the cushions get squished, and it ends up looking like this. So this will be the first of maybe 4 or 5 times today that I will make the sofas. It's not a job that I like to do. I tend to go through phases of having throws on the sofa and then not having throws on the sofa. So basically when I have throws, I end up constantly doing what I'm currently doing, tucking them in, pulling them straight, etc. But when I take them off, because I get fed up with that, then I'm constantly cleaning the sofas because they get kind of marks on them, and the ink from my husband's uniform, things like that, stain them. So then I'll go back to having the throws on, and it's just this vicious cycle of constantly going between having throws and not having throws on the sofa. There is no right solution as far as I can see at the moment. It just is what it is. So every morning I make the sofas for the first time. So this sofa here usually is kind of a dumping ground, unfortunately. I'm trying my best to keep it clear these days. I'm trying to do the laundry twice a day, get rid of it in the morning, get rid of it in the evening, but somehow there is always still laundry on this sofa. Like, I filmed this video this morning. I'm doing the voiceover. It's literally 10 past 11 right now, and already there is stuff on this sofa. It's just a dumping ground, and it makes me angry that it's never ever clear. And when we all come down to have a meal together or whatever, everyone will be sat on the floor because there's stuff on the sofas. So it's something that I really need to get a grip of the sofas, get a hold of them, make sure that I've got them all the time clear so that people can actually sit down and use the sofas for what sofas are for. They're not for laundry, they're not for bags, they're not for coats, they're for sitting. And I really need to focus myself in a little bit more on that over the next couple of weeks, try and get myself into a little bit of a routine with it. But yeah, fluffing the sofa, fluffing the cushions, putting the throw straight is pretty much my life when I'm at home. So now moving on to the other side of the room, I've got my hair straighteners out, which I admit, used yesterday and didn't put away. Trouble is, you have to wait for them to cool down before you can put them away. So I use them before work, and then I leave them out to cool down while I'm at work, with my intention being to put them away in the evening, and it doesn't happen until the next morning, and then tomorrow morning I'll get them out again. I do have my little straightening brush, which I'm using. It's currently in my work bag. I'm using that like a lot these days, so hopefully the straighteners won't be an issue for too much longer. But for the time being, the straighteners are pretty much always out. They're either out down here or they're out in my daughter's room instead. So now that I've finally found my crease releaser spray, I'm going around and doing the sofas. I looked in my caddy and I couldn't see it for love nor money. It was there. It was there all along. You saw it at the beginning of the video, it was there. But could I find it when I was looking for it? No. Still, found it now. That's all done, and then I'm just going to have a little quick whip round with the cordless hoover. This hoover I'm not in love with. I won't pretend that I am. I say hoover, I mean vacuum. I know people get antsy when you say hoover because that's a brand. I don't know, around here we just call them hoovers, not vacuums. We just do. It's the way of it. I'll do a proper vacuum of the floor over the weekend, but on the daytimes I will just go around really quickly with the blade, go over it with the carpet mousse kind of scent spray, and call it done for the day. So I'm trying desperately to keep on top of the dust on the fireplace. I find that I have to do it daily at the moment. I don't know, I guess maybe it's pollen in the air, but it's dusty all of the time, constantly dusty. So I'm going over it with my damp duster, which I've soaked in a little bit of the bicarb eucalyptus flash, and just getting rid of the dust for today. It'll be back tomorrow, guarantee it'll be back tomorrow. For a little bit of ambience, I'm putting my little LED candles on. I want to get some little LED tea lights for the bridge as well. I like having the normal tea lights on the weekend, but just for the mornings it will be nice to have some little LED ones in there as well, so I can have them going while I'm into and out of rooms. So next up, I'm going to do a little bit of polishing on this, I don't know what you'd call it, unit. You know, I just call it the unit. I guess it's a dresser or a sideboard, whatever you want to call it. Again, it's a bit of a dust gatherer, so I try to go over it each day with the Method wood polish, and go through here as well with the hoover. This zone here I'm having to clear every single morning because I will come in from work and there will be a bunch of stuff dumped here. You can just see in the bottom corner there, that is my craft stuff, which is going very, very soon. Getting that listed on Marketplace today. Hopefully that will be gone by the end of the day, and then I'll have a little bit more space over there. So next up is the kitchen. I am using the Purdy & Fig. I'm using the Grounding Vetiver, which is a lovely scent. I really wasn't impressed with the first scent. I really was kind of kicking myself for wasting money buying the Purdy & Fig stuff, but the Grounded Vetiver is lovely. Only issue is I'm getting through it so quickly. It's not viable for me to continue to buy it because I will have to buy 3 or 4 bottles of it every day. I like the smell that much. I'm using it everywhere and I'm just getting through it so quickly. So It's a lovely smell. It's great if you clean once a week, do a big clean, that's fine. But if you're going around every room daily like me, or most days like me, it's going to get really expensive, the Purdy and Fig stuff. So unfortunately, it's a no from me. It's doing a good job. It's getting everything clean. The vetiver smells beautiful, but it's just not financially viable for me at the moment. The amount that I clean, it's just going to get too expensive. So unfortunately, I will be dropping the Purdy and Fig at the end of, when I've used them up. And I'll probably switch back to the Flash or Zoflora or something like that in a spray bottle instead. So moving on now to the oven, just going over that really quickly with the stainless steel method and the method glass cleaner as well. Combination work seems to be working really, really well at the moment. I'm not going to change it. I'm happy with it. That seems to be perfect. And at the moment, I'm still enjoying cleaning the cooker. It's just a nice thing to clean. I don't know, just enjoy it. And then I'm popping over and doing the draining board. Again, I'm going to use the Purdy and Fig. Technically, I could use the stainless steel cleaner on this as well. But to me, it's kind of like gold dust. So I'm just going to keep it for the cooker and the fridge and just use my general purpose spray on it. The Purdy and Fig, like as you can see, it's done a fine job. There's nothing wrong with it. It looks good. It's not streaked. It's clean. It's lovely. It smells beautiful. Like I say, it's done a good job. It's going to be too expensive for me to use. So at this point, that first wash load is done and ready to go into the tumble dryer. And then I'm going to pop the second load on. I'm still using my tallow and ash up, but decide not to use it for this load purely because this load is mainly kind of cleaning cloths and tea towels and things like that. And I don't want to waste the lovely scents on cleaning cloths. So I'm just going to go in with some of my normal Persil for this particular wash and get that one going too. So that first wash, it's time for the tumble dryer. Today is the first day in a couple of weeks where I've not been able to dry outside. We've got kind of drizzly, rainy weather, which I'm in love. I like a drizzly, rainy day. It's rubbish if you want to put the washing out or if you want to go for a walk, but it's nice if you want to feel cosy, and I love to feel cosy. I've got my candles on, got my lovely scents all around me, my wax melts are going, it's all good. Trouble is, you have to turn the tumble dryer on. And at the moment we've got that horrible cable going across the floor, which isn't pretty either. So I'm using up the last of my scents from White Cliff Aromas. I do tend to order my wax melts from them. They are over on Etsy. They are gorgeous wax melts. I'm not affiliated or in partnership in any way with them. I just love them. So if you're looking for some nice wax melts, they've particularly got some really nice kind of Halloween, spooky autumn ones that are really, really good. But I must do another order because I've gone through pretty much all of them. I think I've got a couple of Bakewell Tart ones left, and that's it. So I've got toasted marshmallow today. So heading up now to the bathroom. I do have in my Amazon basket a shampoo, conditioner and body wash wall-mounted dispenser. And I'm going to check that out on Friday when I get paid and get rid of those big bottles at the end of the bath. They have served their purpose, they've done well, but I'm constantly cleaning underneath them where they've dripped and got conditioner and shampoo all over the place. So I'm going to have the wall-mounted ones. We're going to pop them up in the shower, and then I think it's going to be a lot easier for everyone just to use those little dispensers while they're in the shower. Going to save a lot of mess, hopefully save us a little bit of money on the shampoo and conditioner as well, because it's not going to dispense as much as those do with the big pumps. So hopefully it will save us a little bit of cash as well. So just going in now, doing the dreaded shower door. Still hate cleaning this thing. Still seriously considering frosting it so you just can't see the watermarks, and then I'll just go over it once a week. Is that terribly lazy? Yeah, I think it is. Maybe not. I don't like to be lazy, but I really also don't like to clean this damn thing. Even if I'm using a cleaner that I love, which I do with the method, I really love the cleaner. Still hate doing this shower door. Horrible, cursed, evil thing. So last up on my list of hits this morning is going to be the toilet. So I'm not doing a deep clean, obviously. This is just a morning whip round. This is what I try and get done before I start filming each day. So I'm literally just going to clean the toilet really, really quickly and that will be the end of today. I think I'll have one more wash load to pop into the tumble dryer, and then I can start filming for you guys. Not sure what I'm going to film today. But yeah, I'll get something lovely for you. So just popping in with my Harpic. The actual toilet itself, again, I was using the Purdian Fig. I want to get it used up so that I can A, enjoy the scent, but B, you know, move back to my flash and know what I'm using. So this is the last load to come out the tumble dryer for this morning. It's a mixed load, cloths, it's clothes, it's all kinds of things. I will get them folded up and taken straight to rooms so I'm not cluttering up that sofa again. It's still cluttered. I'm looking at it now. It's got my husband's work bag on it. So, okay, that's fun. So I'll get this done. I'll get these guys put away. I will restock my cleaning caddy for tomorrow, and that will be it for this morning's routine cleans. So as you can see here, I'm just doing a quick little restock. Really all it is making sure that everything's filled, making sure I've got nice clean cloths for tomorrow. And that's it. Cleaning routine done. So that's it, guys. That is my morning clean routine. That's what I do as often as I can. Is it an every morning clean? No. Is it a most morning clean? Yes. I try and get all of this done so that I can start filming for you guys at around about 10 o'clock. So I can get all of my deeper cleans done, I can get my decluttering done, I can get my whatever I'm filming that day, I can get it done. Today I think I'm going to be filming... Sorry, the starlings have landed. Today I think I'm going to declutter that underneath that unit today. So that's what we'll be filming today. So I hope you enjoyed our little morning together, and I will see you again in the next one. If you want to see more cleaning videos like this one, more routines, please let me know. And I have a cleaning playlist up here. Hopefully I'm pointing to the right corner. If not, it's up here. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.